morning. Coit in the house. I mean, it's not really a good morning. Got a doctor's appointment in an hour and 10 minutes. So there's that. The market's crashing. Charles Hoskinson's dead. The Cardano founder's dead. Oh, he's dead. The Cardano founder's dead. Oh, dead. Oh, he's dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Welcome to the Rumble. Ugh. Dude, I'm so sick of these markets, bro. Like, we already had like a miserable bear market. And then all kinds of promise with Orange Man. And Orange Man is just effing us in the butthole. Just pounding away. Pounding away. Pound, pound, pound. Just drilling, drill, baby, drill. Trump's drill, baby, drilling. Drilling, fracking into the earth, fracking into my butt. Drill, baby, drill. Say pound more, you're getting bricked. I'm pounded out. I've been pounded too much. Bitcoin's holding up. Ish. Welcome to the Rumble. We got fun and games. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get into the stock market. I guess. E-mini S&P down 42. That's a pretty big number. And the Nasdaq's down 300. I mean, those are relative to what we've seen the past couple weeks. It's not too bad, but generally speaking, that's not fantastic. Yesterday, they announced that I don't fully understand the announcement. NVIDIA says it's going to be like a $5.5 billion something. But the United States said that NVIDIA can't export H20 chips. Those are like I think those are the main ones, the big boys, the best chips for when it comes to like AI. Like. So there's that. China, United States tariff war does not look like we're going to see any kind of peaceful resolution anytime soon. Trump has dug himself in, and the leader of China is pissed. And they've both decided that they're going to have a dick measuring contest. And even though Trump might have a bigger one, China's little teeny tiny penis can cause a lot of pain. Recently, the whole rare earth thing is a big deal. It's going to suck. I mean, you're going to see it. Like, you probably don't have any idea. Like, all the dumb shit you buy on Amazon's made from China. And I need to get some new nose hair trimmers. That was made in China. Is the sticker on my existing one. Go to time. Ah, Jesus. Dude, what is this? Who are these idiots? You can't give me a link with the timestamp in it, you dumb. You're supposed to be in IT. You know you can embed the time into the link. No, let's make Tom dance for Kurt. Game man. Oh, you're funny. You probably can't hear this. What are we doing? Oh my goodness, dude. Where's the cricket button? I know you probably couldn't hear that because I don't have that video. It was stupid, everyone. I love you, Kurt, but that was dumb as hell. All right. Back to the stock market. And not that I'm gay and love to fist myself. He was fisting so much that dude blew out. Yeah, that's a risk for all gay men. You should know that. But don't bump. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Dun 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 dun. Last chance. Ooh, I do want to buy some more all cotton shirts and underwear. I'm trying to get back all organic. Michael from Tangem. West Marine. How did I get on this fucking list? That's a big fat unsubscribe and report spam. All right. Actually, let's see what's going on with some of my positions. We put a call on yesterday. We're up 25% in a day. Logic dictates we take that off. But I don't know. I'm going to keep it on. Bang it gone. Looking at the chain, I'm down about $265 right now on Hood. Does that include the shares of stock? Because I don't want that to be included. It does not. It's just the option order chain. Wait. Let me double check this. Yeah, that's a lot of option trading. Oh, I don't want. I just want that. There we go. Ooh. Okay, we're down $240. I should have sold some puts over here. I wasn't thinking. Looks like we're trying to rally though. You mean yes? No, I mean this is all the same. I'm not gonna sell calls on when we're down. Should have sold the calls yesterday and Hood and the IRA too, but I didn't. I was thinking last night, I can't wait. I even considered this morning, like, should I sell my Ethereum or my Cardano and just move it over to my Tasty Trade account and just trade options? I freaking hate crypto, dude. I mean, I even hate the stock market, but at least with options, you can really play the game regardless of where the market's going. You know what I'm saying? I'm really gold 3,300. Should I get back into another gold short? Because that went so well last time. Silver at 32.70. Bonds down 10 ticks. You know what they say, bonds go down, rates go up. This is not what Trump wants. 114, that's pretty much we're not going to get a rate cut unless bonds really start going up in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Wheat, we haven't looked at wheat in a while. 549. Soybeans are 1,037. What about corn? You guys want to know what's going on with corn? 485. 8 at 60 cents. Ugh. Looks like the alts might be getting hit right now. Bitcoin's holding up, but not the alts. Well, the cash is 84 too. So I'm not sure if that's in contango or backwardation. I know there's some big terms. Most you simpletons, most you simps won't understand. I don't know what to tell you. I can't explain everything to you. Mm-hmm. Bitcoin 83.8. So it is in contango. SPX down 60. NASDAQ down 340. Down a little bit more. Keep talking. Keeps going down. IWM's a risk on. Take a look at the old IWM chart. Not looking too good. Things are in a downtrend. I mean, we can probably draw a line right here. Oh, yep. Look at that. Technical analysis works. We're getting right up to her. Do it? Do what? Oh, sell my Cardano and Ethereum? You don't want me to sell my Cardano. You're full of shit. Let's look at the SPX M2. It's going to be holding steady, lads. This line right here. Oh, this is what's going to happen to it. It's playing out exactly as expected. Oh, the gold short? Yeah. Gold's at all-time highs. Just keeps going up. Short it. That's like trying to catch a falling knife in anti-gravity. Coinbase now down 3. A lot of people recently been talking about how they want to YOLO MSTY, which is a leveraged micro-strategy play. You're an idiot. Some people are selling their Bitcoin because they got real bullish over this last, where we had this little spike and everyone's, oh, this is it. The carrying cost on this is too much. Yield max option income strategy ETF. Maybe this one isn't leveraged. I don't know what this one does, but I wouldn't touch any of this shit, bro. Just do MicroStrategy. Even that's kind of a dumb play. At least MicroStrategy, you're not going to get wrecked with carrying costs. You can hold until you're right on that one. I think GameStop's a better play. Like one of the founders is getting a loan for margin and shit, so he's going to YOLO some Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin crashes, the company might go to zero, so there's that. Jimmy is currently at 26.5. I did want to buy this back when it was around 20. Of course I did. I did say in the Discord I thought this was a good time to buy. It was $20, $21. Good time to buy Jimmy. And of course Ricky like, oh, there's the top signal. All I do is deliver on silver platters and get no respect. I get no respect. Silver platters daily. I get on the mic and hand you silver platters. Video 106. I mean, that's not too bad. I said buy this back in the 90s. So even though it's down on this recent news, you're still up. Another silver platter. I don't even want to go to. We're not even going to talk about crypto today. How do you like them apples? I might just end the stream right now. I'm in a really bad mood. I was in an okay mood until we started looking at these markets. It's getting old, bro. Can we vote Trump out yet? I don't like those apples. Talk about Ondo. Why? Let me talk about something I've talked about 1,000 times, and you are just like, oh, talk about, do you still like Ondo? Do you still like Ondo? You still like Ondo? Should I buy Ondo? You still like Ondo? Oh, cheeky crypto talk about him. Oh my goodness. Stop the presses. Now you're more interested? Trump is winning the trade war. Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. Yeah, for China. Farnswoggle, cheeky crypto. Talk about Ondo. So now I got to give my 2 cents again, even though I've already talked about it 1,000,007 times. You still like Ondo? So I'd like you to STFU. I think anything other than Bitcoin's a gamble. That's what I think. I don't care if you're Ondo, Solana, Cardano, Sui. It may not come back. That's what I think, dude. All that matters. Exactly, bro. Like, if you want to be safe, just buy Bitcoin. It might go to 30,000, but you'll be in profit eventually. I don't know about any other altcoin right now. If we don't make it back, a lot of these altcoins might not survive. Who knows? Like, if you want to gamble, if this is gamble money, high risk, you want to throw a little something at something, a little something, something, take a little Babe Ruth shot, sure. I love Ondo. I think this is the best non-layer one crypto you can invest in. How do you like them apples? Bitcoin, we're in crypto, I guess. I think you should invest in it. I don't know. The hell do I know, dude? I bought it at $1.20, so why are you taking my advice? Oh, what did Cheeky Crypto have to say? Like anyone gives a shit. Those dudes are clowns. Every crypto influencer on YouTube, besides me and Benjamin Cohen, is a clown. Driving around in their clown car of lies, honk honk. You know why they're called Cheeky Crypto? Because they're a couple of asses. They said they saw Tom stream and had to do it. Yeah. Now they're hitting XRP hard because XRP's in play. These guys probably never talked about XRP until recently. This doesn't even look like the same guy. How many cheeky cryptos are there? There used to be a fat guy. Did he get on the skinny shot? I don't see a Ondo video. I see a bunch of huge VeChain news. Yeah, give me a break. These dudes aren't 2.8K views, 4.6K views. They're going to the well. Their only reason they're doing these video XRP, dropping 10,000 into XRP. These are clearly titles for engagement to get us max viewership. There's no alpha here, bro. His accent is annoying. Why XRP and Ondo matter. Choosing the right strategy. Why XRP is a steady bet. ChatGPT's insight. Okay. Balancing safety and growth in crypto investments. Yeah, he is watching my videos. I just told you if you want to take a risk. Reliable sedan versus flashy sports car. XRP resilience and this is just 20 minutes of bullshit. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. I didn't even watch this stupid thing. Oh, did that actually make it go? No. I was just saying Ondo is getting out there. That's all. You know, your self narrative is more important. Yeah. Bitcoin's down a little bit more. Anno's cheap. If there's a bull run, this one will do well. Ramble time, because I don't really want to talk about crypto, dude. I'm not going to talk about the death of Charles Hoskinson. Rest in peace, Charles. Nick.eth. Recently, I was targeted by an extremely sophisticated phishing attack, and I want to highlight it here. It exploits a vulnerability in Google's infrastructure, and given their refusal to fix it, a subpoena was served on Google LLC requiring you to produce a copy of your Google account content. Now, this is obviously bullshit. I mean, I don't read my email, so. You got to have your antenna up on all this shit, bro. How many people follow this guy? And he has ETH in his name, so he's obviously 87K followers, so he's at high risk. That's crazy how it has its real email address, though. You would want to look at the email headers because you can fake a reply. Although you think Google would have better phishing, with DMARC and DKIM. And the site link takes you to a very convincing support portal page. I would not click on any of this shit. Like, is it even legal to send you this via email? Like, don't they have to serve you like physical papers and shit? Clicking on upload additional urgent in progress. These are first they're trying to. These are typical tactics. They try and put you in a situation where you're panicked with things like urgent, legal, and you got to do it now, so you're not thinking clearly. These are red flags. Never upload documents without verifying. Exact duplicate. It's a fish that's hosted on. Oh, they host it on sites. That's pretty good. From here, presumably, duh. You just experienced a man in the middle attack. And if you're using MFA, they can pass the cookie, bitch. I have my Google email requires like YubiKeys and shit. I don't know if you can harvest or cookie attack a YubiKey because let's see. Can you exploit YubiKey if you log into a fake a man in the middle with it? I'm not even sure that they can duplicate the YubiKey request. Hit that Cardano market cap. No known practical exploits exist for YubiKeys and man in the middle. I also have a lot of things locked down with passkeys. Mike's in the house. What a busy week. I use Proton Mail. It's encrypted. That isn't going to protect you from this. He logged into a man in the middle and gave his credentials. He thought he was logging into a Google site with his Google. This is sophisticated. He looked at the headers. You can see it was mailed by privateemail.com, so it wasn't Google. He probably checked this after. Email is much more sent, in my opinion, much more obvious. Yes, Google should be able to block this. Here, the first clue are in the email header. Oh, maybe I do know my stuff, boys and girls. Although it was signed by accounts, it was emailed. Oh, look at me go. The second clue is here. Below the phishing is a lot of white space. What does the white space have to do with anything? First, they register a domain, create a Google account. This domain isn't important, but it helps look like it's kind of a choice of me. Next, they create a Google OAuth application. OAuth for the name of the applicant. They re-enter a lot of white space. Now they grant their OAuth app access to the Me account. This generates a security alert sent to their, since Google it's signed with a valid DKIM. I mentioned DKIM earlier. Okay, so they're tricking DKIM. I'm not really sure how that. This part right here, I don't fully follow, to be honest. They forward the message to their victims because DKIM only verifies the message in its headers and not the envelope. The message, well, they should. There's an envelope and an email. So one checks the headers and then one checks the body. Because they named their Google account, shows the message was sent by me at the top. This guy kind of knows his shit. Working as intended and explain that they do not consider a security bug. I think it's mostly fine tuning the spam filters. Needless to say, straight out of, if they do harvest your credentials, there you go. In principle, yes. Given the effort put into the rest of the attack, though, they could set up for man in the middle, your 2FA. If they would have to emulate, like, how would they know if someone had 2FA on or not? They probably are only going after people. And if you have 2FA enabled and you're not entering it, you should know. And again, you should have YubiKey and shit. I don't remember. I think Google has passkey too. I think I have passkey enabled. Now, passkey, you want to have protected. You want to have your vault protected. And that my vault protect is protected with a YubiKey. So that's the thing. Google's the true sender. Yeah. The easy solution here is to limit OAuth application names. Don't allow new lines or URIs and limit them to something reasonable, say 50 characters. OAuth is how you can connect your application to the identity provider, which is Google. So they set up an OAuth to Google. So they set up the man in the middle website, meaning that They make a website that looks like you're going to Google, but you're not. And you log in, and then the OAuth passes that through to Google. So I guess they don't even have to emulate the 2FA because Google would request that. And then if you're using like Google Authenticator, you enter that and that generates a cookie that they can use to enter in when they log in because they now they have your password and a cookie for your 2FA. I think if you have passkey, I don't know that they can steal I don't know. I don't think they would be able to break into your Google account. Other things I do is I remove my phone as a way to recover because they'll trick you that way too. You kind of got to know what you're doing. Like I'm not going to tell you everything I do because I don't just want to hand it out there. But yeah, I removed my phone. You cannot call me and trick me in a text message to change my password, allow you to change my password with my phone. Ricky coming in, being funny. Just send this to various people saying Google will never contact you about your. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think they would. Like, if you're going to get subpoenaed, you can't get subpoenaed via email, bro. It doesn't. I don't understand how this is an extremely sophisticated phishing attack when it doesn't pass even the first check of it. Yeah, because most people know how to look at email headers and understand them. Google Admin Toolbox. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, it had a soft fail on the SPF record. It would have been a hard fail. DMARC will save us. This guy must be in IT. Must be an exchange administrator. He knows what some of this shit is. Lead developer of ENS and oh, there we go. Maybe he used to do like exchange shit. You're not gonna know what DMARC, DKIM, and SPF shit is unless you did some email administration and or like you're a coder and you found that stuff fun and fascinating. I do not find exchange fun and fascinating at all. In fact, it's one of the things I hate working on. This guy is a certified rat tickler and he's a he, him. My pronouns are F and U. The Isle of Wight. Oh, the Isle of Wight. Isn't Wight the actual island? Or is it the Isle of Wight? Don't they have concerts? I thought it was the Isle of Wight. Have I always gotten that wrong? Yeah, I always thought it was the Isle of Wight. So this is the most racist places, the most racist place on the planet Earth. A little bit on though. U.S. tariffs on China raised to 240. Yeah, let's just keep going. This literally, there were new tariffs announced on China literally 5 hours ago. What the? Let just hit them with the 10,000 tariff bomb, bro. Like, just make it ridiculous. Like, just stop. Or just say we're not allowing anything from China. We're just banning import. Just ban them. No, but then we can't get money. China was saying it's not afraid to fight. Yeah, apparently. China conditions trade talks on respect from Trump. Okay, China has expressed openness to resume trade talks with the U.S. under the condition that President Trump demonstrates respect. Good luck on that. The demand includes more consistent messaging. This was after the 245% increase. The other day, someone was in the chat saying Trump is going to go down as the greatest president in the history of the United States. I said there is the possibility he goes down as the worst president in the United States. And currently, I think he's leaning towards walking down the worst president path. And that's pretty crazy. I thought he was the worst president in the history of the United States his first term. But then Biden came in over the top turnbuckle, and DDT slammed. But now Trump's just like, oh, I can't let Biden win this. Like, there's still a pathway that Trump looks great. Why are we so dependent on China? Yeah, we need to fix our dependencies with China. For example, they control 90% of the refinement of rare earths. That is a major problem. Another problem out there, apparently, our Navy's useless against their hypersonic missiles. Someone was saying that on Twitter. Have we tried being friends with China? I don't know. Like, I would try that approach personally if you would have elected me. I would have said, let's have a sit down, China. I mean, I would either go down as the greatest president or the worst president, bar none. Because I would say, look, China, let's work together. Let's do things to make both of us continue to be global powers. Let's become allies. I don't care that you're communist with a lot of capitalism going on. Let's do things that benefit us both. Let's get India in on it, in fact. And let's stop worrying about certain things. Let's work towards scientific and medical advancements together. Let's focus on that. And now, out of respect, I'm going to ask, like, I don't know what the United States does espionage wise, but I'm going to say, Xing, I'm going to say, I'm going to need you to stop all the state sponsoring of the cyber criminal stuff going on, and this North Korea shit's got to stop, right? Because I know, we're going to have to put a stop to North Korea. That's going to sorry. But we're going to be allies, bro. It's better to have us as an ally than these crazy North Koreans, Biden was friends with China. He was a puppet. Anyway, if I'm still alive in 2028, maybe we can get the campaign going. Unfortunately, I'm going to continue with Doge. I mean, Elon's out. But Doge is going to be a thing. We're going to work on the deficit. The deficit's going to be a major fix. We're going to spend less than what we bring in. We're going to reverse it. We're going to have to make cuts, bro. You might not like some of the cuts, but it's time to tighten the bootstrap or tighten the shoelace. How does that go? Something along those lines. And we're gonna work on the deficit. We are gonna continue with global warming. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna allow like just trillions of dollars to go to bullshit. And so we'll try and ease up some regulations. I'm gonna try and get these crazy wacko extremist Democrats to chill out a little bit. And the extreme on the left is so bad now that it makes the extreme on the right look like just someone that needs a detention versus someone that needs to be thrown in prison. You know what I mean? This Tesla stuff is just madness. This is like Antifa type. Like they got bored with Black Lives Matter and now they're just going after Trump. You vote? Thank you, Brent. I think I'd make a good president. You might not agree with everything, but I would put the flag on my lapel and do everything I can to right the ship. I would really, really, really try and get like make China allies. Figure out how we can both benefit. Do AI together. Do quantum computing together. Become a more like what would it? It's more like the Fifth Element. Don't buy that shit. Elon is torching his own inventory. Oh, you think so? They make the best cars. All right, I got to wrap this up soon, but I want to see. Model Y. And they still have that good Model Y. It looks like that special is no longer a thing where you get everything. Long range all wheel drive 41,000. I can get black for the same price. Oh no, it's 1,500 more. Freaking stupid. The rims they come with are garbage. So I'm gonna have to drop. The $2,000 rims aren't even any better, so I'm just gonna keep that the same. Full self-driving, nope. Estimated purchase price 50,000. Towage. I mean, I guess I'll throw that on there. 51.6. Finance 636 a month. 653 a month. That's way down, bro. It used to be in the nine. Oh, there we go. 776. The math they play on this is just crazy. I got to put 4,000 down, 776 a month. And that's after a federal tax credit if eligible. And the cash price is really, even though it shows 41,000 here, it's 51,000. 51,000 really comes to like 800 a month. 636 a month. Okay, so I think it's 776 a month. Oh, and then after federal tax credit, it goes down to 653. That's not too bad. Can you put more down? Probably not, which is gay. Edit terms. Let's see. 5.549%. Are you out of your mind? What if I go to like 60 months? Same percent. Might as well go 84 months. 594. Yeah, I'll just go 84 months, right? And then maybe I'll put down like 20,000. There you go. It's only 355 a month. I don't want to go to the doctors, guys. Guys, guys and gals, don't you need a 220 put in your garage? You don't. It's if you want it to charge fast, yes, you can charge without it. But that's not very expensive. It's like another $500. But then you have to have an electrician do shit, so that's probably another. On average, how much does an electrician charge for Tesla Tesla home, Tesla charger and chargeber? You're not getting this kind of alpha over in cheeky crypto. They don't know what email headers are, DKIM, DMARC, SPF. They don't know none of that shit, bro. They don't know what MITM is, man in the middle. They're not gonna. They don't know what Grok is. I bet they were using Chat GPT 3.5 like a bunch of dummies. Oh, what does Chat GPT 3.5 say about XRP? Gee, many Christmas, bro. As I say this, Grok's just shitting the bed. My car would have break down. I would probably order the Model Y. I wouldn't be happy about it only because of all the bullshit going on right now. Come on, bro. Grok's been struggling lately. Freaking annoying. I broke Grok. Bella's in the house. Good morning, brother. I'm about to end the stream. Black late ass. A little bit of Ondo in my life. Oh, Grok, you suck. Oh, I can check. 5 likes, 3 soy boys. Let's check Costco from my computer. Look at this, bro. Oh, there's the cat meowing. That thing whines too much, dude. We might have to go the antifreeze. I'm kidding. Wink, wink. Oh, little boom boom brewing. That's not what I want happening before I go to the doctor. High to low. The NVIDIA Intel is out of stock now. The Ryzen 9800 X3D out of stock. This tariff shit's probably not helping. All right, here we go. The average cost is 500 to 2500. The charger is about 500. Location and wiring distance. I'd probably need an electrical panel upgrade. So that's probably going to happen. A Tesla wall connector is pricier than a simpler NEMA 14 to 50. What's a NEMA 14 to 50? Which can cost, I've never heard of a 14 to 50. But I am not, I know a lot of NEMAs, but not that one. Oh. Why did people install NEMA 14 to 50? They don't have an EV yet. Why do people... Oh, today I learned. I deal with 515, NEMA 515, NEMA 1415, NEMA 1920, NEMA 30, R. Recently, I had to deal with a Symmetra and a step down. I'm just trying to sound smart, guys. Rambling. All right, I got to wrap this up. Unfortunately, I got to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. Bitcoin looks like it's up a little bit. E-mini S&P is down 60, which is down a little bit more. And Nasdaq's down 340, so it's about the same it was. Oh, and there is a boom brewing. Ugh, that's not good, bro. Bitcoin 84.3, so that's actually up a little bit. Good luck at the doctor. Thank you.